Hey you guys, so happy Tuesday. Today it's kind of a spontaneous day for me. Um I just wanted to educate myself more in just small business. So I printed this out just to help me. But something more exciting than that, I've been working on something. Dun, da, da, da. And I love it so much. I decided to just go down the route of just let me just create today and do something. I had no idea what to do, and this is what happened out of the bloom. It says giving birth, all the joy. It's pretty much like a greeting card, is kind of the direction I'm going in. I have a few already on my on my store online, but I wanted to create more. I find so much joy in just doing it and just, yeah. So I came up with this, and obviously this is blue for boys and this is pink for girls. I don't know if you can see the pink very well, but why did I do this? I did this funny story. It says giving birth, all the joy, and it's really like kind of how I feel about my business. I feel like I gave birth to something, and it's been nothing but such a joy. Yeah, I did kind of explain like on my website the background story, the about me, the heart behind my whole my story and my little business that I'm working on and I'm doing, and I would love for this to become my full-time employment. So yeah, I love this so much. I didn't know what to design, and I did not want to copy anybody else, so I already had the wordings that I wanted on it. I've kind of had that written down. Let me see. Yeah, this is how I do it, but it's this one right here. These are other phrases that are just they just speak so loud. Just encouraging you, like you can do anything you want, which is so true, you guys. Like you can do anything that you honestly put your mind to. So here's another greeting card that I've made. I've kind of upgraded it. Yeah, I did put it already. That's how it looks in the back, and it's empty inside. But yeah, like at first it just had the image in the center, and I was like, I don't know, I just felt like something was missing. So I added a text to it, and it says, "Spring is a season. Just wait, you'll bloom too." And I just felt like it went so well. It fits so good with like the picture, and they are custom made, and I love the way it came out. Like, yeah, they do have glitter. All of my greeting cards and art prints, they all have glitter. They're glittered out. But yeah, I love the way it looks, and I just made this one too as well, and I just think it looks so good. Yeah.
Ay, color. Ay, qué lindo. See how beautiful. I love it. Yeah, she ain't wrong about that. You know how
I
you
wanna
are.
gonna do it like this. Let's see. Hi you guys. Happy Tuesday. Um I just wanted to give you the overview of how it went for me. At the market, I was at the Royal Palm Beach uh Green Market, and this is one of their flyers that they gave me just for future references. But it was so much fun overall. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was the first time I've ever did something like that, and there was so many vendors outside. It was outdoors, but it was so like it was a beautiful day. The sun was out. Um, there was so many vendors of different kinds. People who sell flowers, people who create bar soaps, like showers, you know, stuff like that. Um, they had like a prayer booth. It was so cool. They had so many different things, desserts, lemonade. Um, Mine was like artistic and crafty because I made all of my products, I made them myself. So it's that's kind of my vibe, my stand. But I met this girl, a next door neighbor. It was a young girl. I don't want to give away names, but I did purchase this from her shop. Let's see if we can. Here it is. It's like a little book pin. It was so cute, but pretty much she sells books and stickers and a whole bunch of other little goodies. And her name uh, is World Walkers. Yeah, so she sells books. And it was just so inspiring, just so cool the way people are so creative with their own boutiques and pop-up shops and their stands, their booths. It was so cool. It was so inspiring. I would definitely do it again. But yeah, she does sell books, so you guys, I do recommend you guys to check her out. Um, and she sells a whole bunch of other things as well, very cute goodies. Um, so yeah, that's what I was doing. It was Saturday, February 8th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It was such a fun experience. I will definitely do it again. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, and I did jot down like my overall like the experience of what it was like doing a market in person selling, just your pros and cons, what went well, what could have been better. You definitely do leave with that in mind of how can I improve the next time. But it is such a great experience. All right, so let's go over a few pros and cons, I guess you can say. For right now, we'll call it that. Um, hmm. So we'll start with the good things. I guess you can say. So the good things is you definitely do. Let's see. You get to know your audience. You know, you definitely do get to see the kind of customers that you're attracting. or that are attractive to like your things that you sell, your store. So I feel like that was a takeaway. That was something that I've learned. Like I was like, oh, okay, I see it that I'm attracting this age group or these kinds of people, like you definitely do learn that. Um, let's see. Another thing I've gotten was I got in a lot of compliments. So that's a good thing because that shows you like, oh, people like your stuff. Like you have something going on. You have something to offer, to the public. So that was pretty cool. Like that gave me a sense of like a sense of confidence, a sense of like, oh, like you can do this. Like people like what you sell. So that was that. I did get a lot of compliments on my little shop. Like first time ever doing it. I did show like in the video just a sneak peek of just the in-person marketing, my table setup and stuff like that. Let's see what else. Oh, one thing that I did learn was it was like there was this woman that came to my table and it felt like literally like a marketing strategy tip. She literally came to my table and she was like, "Okay, let me see what you have here." And it was so funny. She was my neighbor and she bought something from my shop first. And just like the whole experience, just it playing out organically, smoothly. It was like I've learned something out of what she did, like actions speak louder than words. So what I felt like what I've learned from that moment was that sometimes like I did make sales, so I'm so happy about that. I did make a profit. Um, like I do appreciate it. Like it's not where you want it to be because I just started out, but I did make sales. So that was good because I was expecting like at least one sale was kind of like at least one customer, please, like come to my tables that I was like hoping for. But I made more than one, and it's such a great feeling. But anyways, so I've noticed like you how do I explain this correctly? In a way. Hold on, I'm trying to like think this through. By you taking the first move and action of supporting another small business, you'll be surprised of that support in return. So that was something that I've realized, like I've learned in that moment was like I'm like, okay, so this is because you do develop relationships with other vendors out there. I did meet a few vendors and got their Instagram or their emails, and we exchange contact information and we'll keep in touch, and network and stuff like that. So that's really cool. You do definitely get that. Um, but I really loved like what this lady did. Like she was my neighbor and she came to my shop first and she purchased from me. And the end result, I end up going to her shop and I purchased something from her. So it was just so cool. Like just I felt like that was like a marketing strategy right there. It was something to take away. That was another pro. Let's see. Cons, I would definitely say like my my table, I felt like my table was I felt like in order for you to see my stuff, because it was like where I was set up, I was next to like a lake and the sun was shining. So I felt like my table was like glitter. It was like glitter and blossom, through my table. Like, come take a look. It was just shining. But so, I'm glad that the sun was doing that. But another thing I've noticed my setup compared to all the others was all the others it was like they had big like your setup stands, like your logo, make sure your logo is like it stands out and it's big enough for people to see. I felt like mine's you have to go inside the tent and like literally like walk up to the table in order to see like what I have. I felt like other vendors, their stands standed out. Like you can see it from like a mile away. I'm being dramatic, but you get what I'm saying. Like you can see it from a distance, you know. But I felt like for mine, you had to kind of walk into the tent in order to see what I have. So that was something that I was like, okay, I need to do better on that next time. And another thing, I felt like the stockage, I felt like you need more stock. You pretty much you need more things to sell. So I was like, I think I had good enough stuff, but I felt like you need more things. Like people need a variety of other things, you know. So this is all part of the journey of growing as a small business owner. But other than that, it went really well. I was so surprised. I left so happy. Truly, that was my overall feeling. I was like, wow. It was just, it was so perfect. Just it just felt so smooth sailing. The whole experience. The sun was out. I had customers. People liked it was just such a cool experience for the first time ever. Um, so yeah, so yeah, so I am gonna end this video vlog here, and yeah, I guess I will see you on the next one. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. All right, see you soon.